Alright, so you saw the title, you saw the thumbnail. I have made my decision. I decided to go with the Guidi. The Anna Milamisa was great, the regular one was great, but there's just something about horse leather, and I decided to get the black Guidi. This is the Guidi Horse Leather G01. So I ordered the glove midnight, and then in the morning I got that email. So I quickly ordered a white pair. You know, it's sales season, it's understandable. Some stores, their supply chain isn't as smooth as, say, the likes of Farfetch or Essence. So, you know, everything worked out. I got the white pair. I'm okay with it, but the younger me would have been angry, would have been sad, you know, but I was very calm when I got that email, which I'm very proud of because I have worked really, really hard on that. I couldn't get the horse leather out of my head. I knew from the moment I looked at the options I had left, I knew that if I didn't pick the Guidi, I was going to compare it to the horse leather. So I kind of, you know, I had to. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do the other stuff. Obviously, I love the Rico ones better because the shape, but I can't get the horse leather out of my head. These Guidi, they're not the most unique looking, but the material, it really, really sold me. Other than the horse leather, the zippers, they were really cool. The padding on the back, a nice touch. But with every online purchases, I have questions, I have some concerns, things I look forward to. So welcome. First thing, sizing. So these gloves, they have an OS, meaning it's only one size. So my hands are relatively big, I think. I don't know. Okay, let's say, okay, yeah, I think they're relatively big. You can disagree, obviously, but I'm a bit nervous about that. One size fits all. I'd much rather them release these in like a size 7.5, 8, 8.5, 9, stuff like that. This is gonna be my first horse leather that's gonna be super close to my head. Like I've only owned horse leather on my footwear. My feet, like they do touch it, but then you wear socks and all that. So these are online, by the way. So when I do wear it, I'm really gonna be touching the horse leather. Like, how will that feel? Will I like it? Will I not like? I'm assuming I'm gonna like it, but the smell, I'm concerned about the smell. I'm super, super excited to own something horse leather that's not on my feet. The padding on the back, is it functional or is it decorative? I don't know what function it would serve. I think it's decorative, so I'm gonna wear it for 2-3 weeks. Maybe the function can be like when you punch a wall or something. I don't know. So, and you know, it's a blank area, so designer can put their twist into it. You know, with the Prada, they put the triangle pouch. Rick didn't do anything with it. Margiela didn't do anything with it. So the fact that Guidi did something with this blank space, I appreciate the effort a lot. So white leather, I have experience owning white leather. My Kiss boots, they're white. My Guidi 788ZI, they're white. I love white leather. I think it's really good. Like, you know, I wear a lot of all black outfits. So when you have white leather on your feet, and in this case on my hand, it's gonna really pop the outfit. You know, everything's all black, and then you see this pop of white. I think it's gonna look really good. What I'm looking forward to is that I'm hoping there's like a warm hue to it. I don't want it to look artificial white. I want some warm yellow hues, orange, something like that. I am very addicted to my phone. I am not afraid to admit that. I'm hoping I can use my phone with this, but I don't think so. You know, it is leather, so I will take it on and off. Hopefully the zippers will be functional, so then maybe if I zip it down, I can take the glove off much easier and put it on much easier, so then that would help. But ideally I want these to... Okay, so with the Rick Owens, he cut the pointy finger because he knows we want to use our phone, right? But I'm hoping when I wear these Guidi gloves out when it's cold out, because I have this tendency to just go on my phone, swipe on Instagram, you know, just swipe up and down, just even if I've seen everything, but through awkward phases or just a moment where I don't know what to do with myself. So I tend to do that. So I'm hoping with these gloves, it will deter me from wanting to use my phone. The next thing I want to talk about, warmthness. So these gloves are not lined. So obviously, if it were to be lined with cashmere, silk, and all that, it would be a lot warmer. But I really wanted the unlined version because I want to feel the leather. So I am a bit concerned about the warmthness because, again, I intend for these gloves to be my winter gloves. The weight contribute to the thickness. I really want it to be heavy. I want it to be like a pound each. I want to feel as though when I take these gloves off, I sense the differences. You know how like when you wear a pair of boots or footwear that is super heavy, like the Triple S or the Geo Basket. When you take your shoes off, you sense that relief. I want to feel the same way. I wasn't able to find a lot of photo or any at all. I wasn't able to find the glove on like a body or a model, so I don't know how long it's gonna be. I'm hoping it will be this long, but it might be this long. So it just, the lack of photo really threw me off. So I'm hoping, you know, it just, the longer it is, the more horse leather I get. I am a bit scared that these gloves are more for aesthetic because, you know, avant-garde fashion, they're not known to be practical. They're known to be impractical. I mean, look at CCP. That's their whole ethos. I'm hoping these will be super warm. I'll be a bit sad if they fit too small, if they're not warm enough. But we'll see, you know. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it. And for this purchase, I'm a bit more nervous than normal, which is good too. You know, you don't want to become too complacent. You don't want to know what is coming already. There is that excitement of the unknown, but our brains are kind of scared of the unknown, so my brain's kind of freaking out a little bit about the sizing, the thickness, and all that. I'm really looking forward to these gloves, but there are a lot of unknowns, so I am a bit scared. But being scared is good sometimes, so then it means that you invested. So I'm excited to test these out. I'm excited to do my first impression. I'm ready with my phone on the 5 minutes. It's fun. I like doing the first impression a lot. I really like that I discovered this original format. So it's been a long time coming. I've been wanting gloves for like 3 to 5 years now, or might be even longer. I've always been fascinated with gloves, but I thought it was like a try hard thing. But now that I'm more confident in who I am, I'm more confident in how I dress, I think I'm ready for gloves. Similar to my belief that I believe I am ready to wear skirt. So I am actively looking. There's that brand Professor E I really like, but I don't know the quality. I don't know a lot about them. So Professor E, if you're watching, if you want to send me some free stuff, I don't know if I'm qualified yet with 2,000 subscribers, but I would make a lot of video about you. But I am looking at this skirt. It looks really cool. So, and then Yoji, Comb, Rick Owens also coming out with skirts. So it'll be interesting. But we're talking about gloves this video. So next week, I will see you next week in the first impression. I'm very excited to make that video. My name is MAKASY. Bye-bye.